Hey there everybody, I'm C-Show and welcome to the second episode of our alpha testing for the new 1.7 DW20 mod pack. So first off today, I did quite a bit of redecorating and stuff between episodes and whatnot. Like I said, I'm going to most likely on this series because, well, it's a testing series. I'm just playing around, seeing if I can break anything. First off, I got to test out the colored bricks from extra utilities, so they seem to be working alright. I got myself a bibliocraft bookshelf and some drying racks and whatnot. A lovely trash can. I always gotta have one of those early game. Tested out iron chests a little bit, not much, just enough. I went and found Thaumcraft dungeon, I think is what it was that was nearby. Let me go check real quick. Let me just make sure if I can just get through here. Thank you. Oh, it's nighttime, isn't it? Derp. I don't know why the night map looked like that. I didn't make a bed. Wow. Silly me, I didn't make a bed. Alright. There we go. Nobody cares. I cheated. Oh well. Like you guys haven't seen me do that already. Anyway. Alright, let's see here. Yep, Thaumcraft Dungeon right there, and there actually. You can always see these things on the map. They're pretty obvious what they look like. They're always covered by the eerie biome decay. This, I think, is just an obsidian totem right here. They also cause decay, but the Thaumcraft dungeons have a distinct circular shape always, pretty much. I went to one of them. I don't think I went to the other one yet. I can't remember which one. But either way, I found a division sigil, and some other goodies. Let's see, a bunch of this stuff right here. Let's see, that spectral dust. I think I found that ender pearl and emerald heart, maybe? Don't remember. When mining, obviously. I think I got an iridium ore from the chest as well. But yeah, I did a lot of mining between episodes, and I went ahead and made my first little basic thermal expansion machine. Set up some survivalist generators, generate very little power, but they're very efficient. I always love starting with these. I'll probably test out some of the other machinery stuff off camera. The biggest difference in thermal expansion right now, though, I don't remember if I said this last episode or not, but thermal expansion has now been split into 3 different mods, I want to say, maybe 4. There's thermal expansion, which is going to be the main mod essentially, and that is where all the machines and such will be pretty much. And then there's thermal foundation, which is where you're going to get all of the world gen, I think it is, all the ore based stuff and anything related to the metals as well as florbs. And then there's also going to be, yeah, I think it's 3 altogether, but and then there's also going to be a third one, which is going to have all the cables, your hardened energy cables and all that good stuff. I'm surprised that they have the energy cells in the base of thermal expansion. They might be planning on changing that possibly. I'm not really sure. But either way, there are no thermal expansion cables at this point. He's still working on the add-on, I guess you could call it, for that, so as of right now we don't have that, so I went ahead and used the RedNet energy cables from Mine Factory Reloaded. They work just fine for this, and they were the cheapest cable that I could find to make. I looked at a couple of different options. I can't remember, I don't think this has Ender IO. No, it doesn't, okay. If it had Ender IO, there's the cables from that too, but either way, so we've got our basic setup. That's pretty nice to have. Gotta have that early game. You guys saw my smeltery last episode. I went ahead and finished it up a little bit. Got my rubber tree farm. Made a little wheat farm because, like I said last episode, we're going to be getting into Botania today, and I missed a fence somehow. Let's just fix that real quick. Oh, wrong thing. Let's just fix that really quickly so we can get on with the other stuff. Anyway, I made a wheat farm because for Botania you're going to need here's the stuff you're going to need to get started on Botania. You're going to need some logs, probably, I think about 10 will do it, but you're just going to go, you're probably going to want to go ahead and do 16 logs and then 16 smooth stone. You only need 10 smooth stone, I think, but like I said, it's even number for what we're going to do. So you're going to want at least 2 mystical white flowers, and then 1 flower of whatever color. It really doesn't matter. I just went ahead and took a white one because that's what I'm going to do with it. And then you're going to want probably at least 10. You're going to want at least half of these 3 flowers right here that I've got. You're going to want at least 10 mystical yellow, 5 light blue, and 5 orange. But if you want to be generating a little bit faster on the mana, you're going to want what I've got right here. That's still not a lot, but it's better than nothing. So, and to start off Botania, the first thing you do is combine a book with any sapling, and you get a Lexica Botania. Now, if you guys are also watching my Impact Flux Let's Play, this is kind of funny because these are my most recent video of that, and then this video right here are all going to be going out very close to each other, and they both happen to be starting on Botania at the same time, so kind of amusing. If you happen to be keeping track of the channel very closely, then you're probably going to notice that. But on this one, on this video, I'm a little bit more efficient on how I'm starting, so I'm pretty much ready to go. We're going to go ahead and turn those into petals. Let's see, we're going to want, I'm going to want a crafting table. Then I'm going to want a chest. And I'm going to need water bucket. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to have to make an infinite water source near where I do this. Now what we need for this is a very large, very flat area is what we're going to want potentially. There's nothing like that near here. Nothing. Okay. Alright, we'll do it right here. We'll do a nice little compact. Just go ahead and make an infinite water pool real quick. I'm not that worried about it. Alright, bam. There we go. Alright, we're going to plop that down. We'll do it right here. No, I don't like that. Let's do that there. Alright, first things first, we're going to want a petal apothecary. This is how you get started. Wrong thing. Petal apothecary. How do we make it? Very simple. You just need 1 petal of any color, and then 3 cobblestone slabs and 2 cobblestone slabs, sorry. And then bam, bam, oop, bam, bam. Just like that, and ta-da! Petal apothecary. Then you just want to plop this down, preferably next to an infinite source of water, because you're going to be filling this sucker back up a lot. Let's take that torch off of there, we don't need that there. Let's go ahead and drop our chest down right here. Actually, let's put that between the two. Right over here is good. Alright, so first thing is first, you're going to want next to make a pure daisy. This is what you need to make living wood and living rock, which is what you need for most of the recipes. And then you can turn the living wood into twigs, which we'll use to make a wand in a minute. So simple as that. You toss 4 mystical white petals into your apothecary. You can just use Q to drop them in. I think you can drop them in all at once, but I always like dropping them in multiple. It's more fun that way. And then for anything you do in the petal apothecary, you're going to toss a seed in to finish it. And voila! We have a lovely pure daisy. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It is. It's beautiful. So let's start off with living wood. You just put them in a row around it like that. It can generate, or it can convert up to 8 at once. No more, no less. Well, it can do less, but no more. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put some water back in there. The next thing we're gonna need 1 more flower real quick. Here we go. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna do something cool looking when I do it. All right. So we've got that. We're gonna need this, this, and this. While that's converting, there we go. I'm gonna do this first. Beautiful. And I made a mistake right away. It's only, what I'm trying to do is not right. That's not right. Let's try that again. If you do that, if you make a mistake, oops, you can put these petals on the ground too, which causes them to disappear pretty much. But if you make a mistake, just break the petal apothecary. So what you're going to do for what I'm doing is drop in 2 yellow, 1 orange, 1 light blue, and a seed. And then you make a day bloom, which is the weakest of the mana generating flowers. It's essentially like the solar panel for magic. It only generates during the day. It generates a precious, tiny, small amount of mana. It's worthless mana. But if you gather up enough of the flowers, then just like solar panels, they can be effective. So we're going to be making 10 of those, obviously, because I've got the ingredients for that. Now that I've got my first bit of living wood, though, we're going to need 3 twigs placed in a pattern like that. And now the reason I got those 2 leaves is, or petals, is because, like you can see right here, it changes the way the wand looks. It's nothing but cosmetics, essentially. It really means nothing at all. But I thought black and green might be cool, so that's what we went with. Looks like it's getting dark. Alright, so that's what we're going to do, is we're just going to make 10 of these real quick. You know what, we've seen the recipe works. Let's say we save some time, huh? Let's get rid of that. Alright. And we'll take 8 day blooms. Save ourselves some time, shall we? Testing takes enough time as it is, so if you've tested it once, if you've tested it twice, it probably isn't going to break. It may possibly, but probably isn't going to. So we're just going to keep going and see what else we can do. Come on, living wood. I kind of need you to get out of the way so I can put some stone down. There we go. Oh yeah. Beautiful. I would save myself time, but oh, I thought I was going to crash there for a second. A little bit of a lag spike, nothing too bad. Alright, so we see that the living wood conversion seems to be working okay. Let's go ahead and put these bad boys up in a pattern somewhere. I might be wrong, but I think the day blooms generate a little bit of light. Let's find out. Nope. Okay. Alright, then we're going to put this a little bit closer. Nope. Right there. Nope. Definitely needed to go right there. I was right the first time. Second time, third time, whatever it was. Alright, so I'm probably going to put my mana spreader like right... No, wait. Let's put my mana pool right here. So we're going to put the spreader over here somewhere. So we're just going to... And you don't want to put these adjacent because... Well, you can't tell because it's dark. But if you put them adjacent to each other, they don't generate properly. They just... I don't know how to describe it. They kind of fizz out. They still generate, but they don't generate as much. We're going to put the mana spreader right here, so we'll make it look cool. There, it's a nice little pattern, yeah. The mana spreader can shoot its mana beam through flowers, so those aren't a problem. This should be converting. Yep, look at that. Man, I've got that timing. Alright, so we're going to need at least 5 more living rock. Oh, we're going to need a gold ingot, I just realized. So let's go ahead and put these down and let them get started. Alright, beautiful. Now we're going to need a ingot of gold. Nothing special. I have not found any gold. Oh my goodness. Okay. 1 ingot of gold, okay. That's all we need for now. I'll go find some later in between episodes. Silly me for not having that. Went and got everything else I needed but gold. Gosh. Alright, so for this, we're going to be making a mana spreader. Now, these recipes are in the book. You can also look them up in NEI. Since I already know them, I'm just going to make them real quick. The book actually looks really cool. We're going to want this mana spreader. It's going to shoot its beam whichever way you are. Not the way you're facing, but it's going to be shooting the beam back at wherever you are. It's kind of like placing a piston or anything like that. This side right here is where the mana beam comes out. And if I hold my wand out, you can see that it is shooting mana at the petal apothecary at the moment, even though that does nothing. If there was nothing in its way, it actually shoots about 20 blocks or so. I'm not really sure. You can right-click That's strange. Uh-oh. I think I may have found a bug. I should be seeing their mana at the bottom of the screen down there. That may be a bug. Let me try to make the diluted mana pool real quick and see if that's what it is. Oh, it's, of course, silly me. No, actually that shouldn't matter. I was gonna say it's not working because it's nighttime, but it should still be showing me the mana. Hang on. That is very strange. Could possibly just be a sync issue? Let's find out. Well, hello, Mr. Zombie. Got a little face crab there, face hugger, yeah. No, I don't need that. I've got tons of it already. Okay, it's working. I mean, it is obviously generating the mana. Maybe my wand is just not right or something. Let's try a basic white wand. No? Really? I can change the direction. Oops. That is really weird. Alright, I'll have to make sure to report that. It's gotta be a bug. I don't know what's wrong with it. Let's see. That should be enough. At least. I'm just gonna have to kind of wing it if I can't actually see how much mana's in there. Take a second diluted mana pool and throw it into the first mana pool while it's got a little bit of mana, and you make a regular mana pool, which holds way more mana. Way more mana than these little things are going to generate anytime soon, to be honest. God, it's really frustrating I can't see the mana. I'm just going to have to eyeball it, I guess. Essentially, from here on out, what we're going to be doing... the next thing we want to do to make a little bit more mana, we're going to want to make some endo flames. These generate based off of anything that you can burn in a furnace, pretty much. Saplings, twigs, wood, coal, charcoal, lava buckets, any of that. So we're going to need one red, one brown, and half a gray flower for each one of these. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something else first. Something a lot easier, yeah. Let's go ahead and get all this. I'm going to need more living wood. Absolutely going to need more. I just need one more piece, I think, and I think I have... Yep. We'll just go ahead and generate 3 more real quick. I hope you guys like my neat little building. My neat little 9x9. Very simple and elegant in my opinion. Alright, can I see you yet? Are you still being buggy? Yep. Okay. I really don't know what's wrong with that. I'll have to say something to them later, and hopefully they can figure out what's the deal. I don't know if that's on the mod author or if it's on the mod pack, because my Impact Flux mod pack was working fine for this, because I just did Botania on it as well, and it was working, so I don't know what's up with that. Alright, so what we need... I'm going to need some shears, because before I go gathering, I want to do a little trick first. Let me see, are there any magnets I can make? Ring of magnetization. I don't know. I've never made a mana lens before. That's interesting. But goodness, that's going to take 4 mana steel. That's funny. And that's pretty simple right there. Just some iron and gold. And then 4 more mana steel. That's 8 mana steel actually takes a pretty good chunk of mana to make, so that's gonna be a minute. Goodness. What about that's an ore magnet? That's useless. I was gonna say blood magic. I won't be making that anytime soon. I probably will delve into the blood magic. I'm probably gonna start with a little bit more of the magic mods, and then I'll go into the tech mods more. Like I said, shears. Why do we need shears? Because we are going to go out here and we're going to snip some grass. I didn't need 2 pieces, just 1. Not enough mana yet. Trying to make a specific recipe yet. There's not enough mana. Yada yada. Okay, what I am making is the Horn of the Wild. This sucker can clear out tall grass and flowers like it's nobody's business. And you get all the stuff from it, so it's really, really useful. Alright, let's go ahead and prep for the recipe. We just need to take, and I think it's like that. Let me make sure. I don't know why I took that off. Yep, just like that. Then we just need to make the pasture seeds, which I'm trying to do right now. And then you can also modify the horn to handle leaves, but I don't need that. I need to be able to take out the grass, because look at all of this. Oh my goodness, there's so much. And it's also really effective for taking and getting flowers and whatnot. If I had some form of magnetization, that is. Come on. You know you got enough mana, come on. Killing me. It does take a little bit of mana, way more than I have currently. Alright, so let's put our seeds and petals up. And let's... And apparently my shift button is stuck. There it goes. Let's go ahead and find the... What was it? 2 red, brown, 1 red, 1 brown, and a gray. Light gray or gray? Yeah, light gray. There's a red. We're going to want 2 of these, so it's not like something I need a ton of, so I can just run around and gather these myself. Hi there, little goblin guy. Red, brown, light gray, red, brown. There's another red. That's all I need for that. No, come here. Where'd you go? I lost it. There it is. Red, brown, and light gray. I keep saying it to myself because otherwise I know I'll forget. Brown and light gray. I don't see any. Wow. What's the deal? What is the deal? You're killing me, Minecraft. Just a little bit of good generation, that's all I ask for. Is that too much? Regular gray, that's not what I need. Come on now. Light gray and brown. There's a black. Still not what I need. Here, flower, 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 flower. I'm about to cheat you in. I'm not looking any farther than this. You're killing me. Alright, I'm not going way out of my way for these. I can just go spawn them real quick. No big deal. Alright, so we're just going to snag 1 light gray flower, and then we need 2 browns. Alright, that should be what we need for that. Bam, bam, bam. And for the red and brown, we need 2 of those to be mana petals each. Thankfully that takes... it takes very, very little mana, but apparently I still didn't have enough. I should have been smart and made 1 real quick. That would have been the smart thing to do. Let's go ahead and make some, can I make... man, can I make coal blocks? Is that in this? I think it's Tinker's Steelworks or something that adds that, maybe. Oh, no, can. Or maybe that's charcoal blocks, I don't remember. Either way, blocks of coal are what we need. Oops. You know what, let's go ahead and do 2 more, maybe? No, we'll do 4 more. 6 of those should generate a pretty significant amount of mana, enough to get me where I want to be. Probably won't be enough for that mana steal that I'm wanting, because that does take quite a bit. Oh, come on. Haha, there we go. Okay, that's enough for what we need. So one of those, one of those, one of those. Pop, pop, and seed. 2 seeds, please. Poof! Endoflame, beautiful. So we're just gonna plop this bad boy down. Just put it right next to it. It really doesn't matter. Just drop the item near it. Dropping more than one will do nothing. Because if you can see right here, it won't do anything with it. It'll just sit there. And you could leave it there for it to absorb when it's done, but it's gonna take a while, and chances are you're oh hey, my mana's back up. I can see the mana now. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's because I walked farther away. Look at that. See how much faster that's generating mana now? Yeah, these suckers are awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. No! Oh, I thought wait. Okay. Thought I might have thrown too many items in there. Bam, bam, bam. Oh. There's no water in there. Poof! Second Indo Flame. Beautiful. And poof. There we go. Now, you can see the little red particle effects on it. That lets you know that it's still generating. So yeah. That'll let you know when it finishes. It's getting dark again. Alright, so is that enough for my grass yet? Nope. Oh, dang. Oh, I can't see it anymore. Okay. Something... I really don't know what's wrong with it. I have no idea what's wrong with it. There's no telling. What the hell? That's weird. There's still stuff in there. Did I put too many? Huh. Must have been some kind of visual sync issue. Seems to me like Botania is having some syncing issues lately. Huh. Hey, there we go. Pasture seeds. Now I get to show you guys something cool. Watch this bad boy. Oh, yeah. How do you like that? That is amazing. Like I said, though, you want to combine this with some form of magnetization, because as you can see right here, it's good, but it's not very efficient at gathering stuff quickly. Let's see, I don't want... Ooh, Tarmaroot, that's Ars Magica. I actually want to show you guys Ars Magica too when I get the chance. Let's see, I don't want witchery stuff yet. I can get that really easily. You know, I don't need any of this yet. I'll put magnetization on when I really need it. Forget it. I just wanted to show you guys how the horn works. It's super handy. Let's see. So the next thing I need to do pretty much is I'm going to need to put like 8 iron in there. And if you look right here, oh, I can't show you through that because it doesn't register mana recipes. I'll show you right here. So to make mana steel, yeah, if you look right here, that's the iron. That's a block of iron, which is probably what I'll end up doing. So if you look, the block of iron, right there, yeah. So if you can look right there, that means I'm going to need almost a fourth of this thing full, and it is nowhere close to that. And if you can see right here, these are still generating mana, so this thing is working full speed, generating mana. Actually, they may not be working, because like I said, it's having sync issues. Let me make sure. Okay, no, they are still working. I don't know if it's sync. Oh, see, now I can see it again. I am so confused. Maybe it just needs a block update or something nearby it. I don't know. Oh, oops. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, don't use it near a farm. Because to be honest, well, I mean, use it if you're trying to harvest quickly, but yeah, I completely forgot it harvests everything, and that means crops too. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot about that. God, that was silly of me. Silly, silly seashell. Silly seashell sells seashells down by the seashore. Alright. Just a little bit of planting to do real quick, because seashell dirt. Man, I look over and all my crops are just gone. That was hilarious looking. Oh man, I tore up my rubber saplings too, jeez. So there you go, guys. Just a friendly note. Make sure that you are aware that that is going to take... Yeah, look at that. All that generation, that's all it did. And these are still generating mana, so... Yeah. That is how much mana this thing holds and how little mana this stuff generates. Mind you, we're not getting the day bloom mana right now, but it's insignificant. The Endo Flames generate way more. And I could make, you know, like a bunch of endo flames, but there's no point really unless you're just really in a hurry. But if you're really in a hurry, what you want to do is make something like a thermalily for one. It consumes lava pretty much, so that it generates a lot of power. This one right here is pretty handy though, the intropinium. This absorbs the blast of a TNT explosion nearby it and generates it into mana. And it generates a lot of mana actually. A lot in comparison to what I have right now anyway. It's still an insignificant amount in the mana pool because that thing holds a stupid amount of mana. But these are super difficult to make. They take the rune. Yeah, look at this. They take diamonds, multiple runes, like several runes. Not to mention a bunch of mana steel. And just, yeah, they look at that. So much. These take a lot. I will be making one of these soon enough because you really need one. And also Borderlands reference right here if you guys play Borderlands. Actually, I think it's actually from something else, but I know they make a comment to it in Borderlands 2 also. So, to make these runes though, you need a runic altar, which is going to take at least a mana pearl or diamond, which is an ender pearl or diamond dropped into the mana pool. So we're going to have to make one of those soon too. But either way, I think that's a really good start for our Botania. These are still generating. I wonder if they might have increased. I think the mod author might have increased how long that burns because I don't feel like it used to burn that long. I mean, it's been a little while, but not that long. All right, I probably have enough for one ingot of mana still at this point. Either way, in between episodes, what I'll do is I will what I will do is I'll let it generate enough mana. Oh, that one finally stopped. I'll let it generate enough mana to do 8 ingots of mana steel, and I will make that magnetization thing, and I'll start gathering up flowers. And at that point, I'll really start getting into Botania. So next episode, Advanced Botania. Well, Middle Ground Botania. We're not going to get into the advanced stuff for at least a couple episodes. But I'm also going to want to get some other stuff done next episode as well. I just wanted to show you guys how to get started on that, as well as what some efficient methods of gathering are. Look at me, I'm king of the world. Anyway, thank you for watching, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this, and if you liked it, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.